So, okay, we basically have with the next BA ship, we have Le Havre clone with main guns, which are pretty decent so far. The first game, the accuracy was pretty good. We have an F key that gives us way faster secondary reload, way better secondary accuracy, and way better penetration on the secondaries. And that's active for 50 seconds. Now, the thing with this thing is we don't have a lot of secondaries. We have only pretty much... Effectively, you have only 6 guns that can shoot all the time for the sight. If you show a bit more sight, you can get it up to 10. The fire chance is 10% though, which is pretty good. 37 on the main guns is also pretty good. Flat dispersion of 200 meters. Like, again, the dispersion of the guns weren't so bad. And the ship is fairly survivable. You have 32 millimeters in the middle. That means, besides Yamato, in the middle you can't be really overmatched. That gives you a lot of playing ground. Not to mention that we have so many consumables. This doesn't seem too bad, honestly, as a ship. Like, yeah, the main gun reload is pretty slow for 330s, to be honest. It's like battleship reload, but... Do I really care if the accuracy is that good? Like, honestly. I don't mind having pretty long reload on this thing if the guns are consistent like last game.
Forces ennemies détectées. Boost des moteurs activé.
The skin looks pretty cool as well. It looks very unique. So art department definitely got an insanely good job on the skin here.
Problème résolu, chef. Torpille à midi. Torpille droit devant. Torpille à tribord. Torpille à tribord.
We can bring these things into the mountain. Easy. I'm pretty sure Brisbane didn't get them off. Yep, Hydro should detect torpedoes if he got them off. Fruit first blood. Okay. I mean, the guns are nice, honestly. They're not bad at all. Now, there's no read for us to push here, although I would love to charge my F key, but we're gonna get a bit greedy here. Can we shoot the guns without being detected? No, but I just want to get the F key ready. Look at this dispersion, it's not bad. It really isn't bad. What's the F key doing? It gives you basically 70% faster reload on the secondaries. You get 60% better dispersion and you get 40% more pen. The pen is, if I'm not wrong, 23 millimeters. So you should add up with 40. Are you adding on 30? What is 40% more? Is that 31 or 32 millimeters? You might actually go through important threshold. You definitely pen 30 millimeters. You could also see how the back panking is actually here. $32.2. Okay, so you go for the important threshold, which is very nice. Okay, kiting angles are kind of dog, to be honest. Fire chance is 10% on those things. So I'm interested to see if we can get a fair few of them on the sea beer. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what it does. Okay. Now that's a lot of secondary, Dakar.
Torpille à bâbord.
And that's 2 fires instantly.
Torpille à bâbord.
Okay. Okay, we're talking. That is actually an insane amount of secondary, Dakar, to be honest, for only having like 10 guns.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Oh, okay, we showed too much
Dégâts
broadside here.
critiques au moteur.
We got completely smashed for that.
Problème résolu, chef.
So when I was a bit too much showing side, we instantly got punished for it. But my goodness, this F key is kind of nuts. This F key is kind of nuts, bro. He's like burning everywhere. Like, what the hell? Okay, we angled. Oh, we can survive it fairly decently. Okay. He also has secondaries though, so we gotta watch out. But I don't think he's living that long anymore.
Capture that area.
Come on, no fire. Good. Okay. That was kind of nuts. Like, can you imagine if that guy would have been a conqueror? You need to remember, these secondaries pen him then. We lost 1 gun, right? Yeah, we lost 1 secondary gun though. But that was actually kind of nuts. I did not expect to do so much damage there. To be fair, we did hit his bow. We did pen his bow as well, so you could see the damage. That was actually kind of nuts.
Boost des moteurs activé.
Like that, that was actually really nuts. Like, no joke. I did not expect so much damage output out of so little secondaries. Like, imagine, like, you chase this thing, and he's kiting you away, and then he has that thing ready, and you just melt half your HP. Like, honestly, if I didn't open up that much, I would have probably not even taken so much damage there. That was kind of crazy. I think there can be a lot of plays with that. It's gonna be situational, to be fair, and it's actually especially only gonna, like, help you a lot if you're kiting away, but... that was honestly kind of nuts. If you're completely back, you can shoot, depending how big the ship is, you can shoot with up to 5 turrets. If you're slightly angled, you can also get, only 4. And max you will shoot between 4 and 5. Getting the F key up is very easy though. Like, getting this F key is fairly easy. You only need 10 hits, which is with the accuracy of this gun's pretty decent, to be honest, to achieve.
La victoire est à notre portée.
10 only, and we're talking about very decent main guns, honestly. Like, right now I need 5. That might actually be possible on this Amagi now. I mean, look, this is not a bad dispersion. Like, it's not amazing, but... okay, we're missing 1. That's kind of dog. Oh no, he DCP'd, guys. He DCP'd. He has done the terrible mistake. We only need 1 more. Guys, are you ready for the flamethrower? He DCP'd. Amagi is actually covered in 32. Let's see. Okay, we need to watch out. We're not allowed to show a lot of sight here. Again, it's way better if we kite away. I need to, like, be angled towards him right now, but this is not bad at all. I'm gonna rotate to this flank real quick. much side showing. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, like the biggest amount of like the biggest amount of gain you get from this key is when you're kiting away. When you kite away, we need to put, by the way, secondary survivability here. But if you kite away, you get the biggest gain out of this. With the side, it's kind of because you cannot really go forward too much, but this is kind of funny. Tell him to look away for a second. Yeah, would you like to not shoot me? That would be very much appreciated. Dynastie Sachsen. Ah, yeah.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Thunder should deal with this ship easily. It depends. If he goes towards you and kites into you, I'm not so sure. Because if you buff the secondary survivability, you're not gonna lose them that fast. Bro, can we please get one more trigger here? I'd love to. I would just love to go for the Preußen with my secondaries now. That looked so much fun. Yes, we do. Oh, this looks hilarious, guys. Ding 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 ding. That's one fire. And now remember, these are 10% fire chance secondaries. So once this DCP is off cooldown, there's still like 50 shots towards him, probably getting me a permafire.
Hello there.
I'm pretty sure that Preuß is gonna die. We're gonna get a fire, I'm pretty sure. Or he dies before, but this is actually kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. It's again very situational, but it does have his use. That is actually more funny than it should be, probably. Oh, I like this. Again, it's not something completely over the top, but if you can use this correctly, this can be very powerful. And again, guys, we have 32 middle plating. That gives you a bit of survivability you wouldn't have in some other cruisers. I understand. Right, like with this F key, I understand why they didn't put more secondary guns on the ship, because that would be way over the top. But honestly, it's kind of fun. I can't deny. I think this is actually pretty hilarious. If Le Havre stays exactly like this as well, this is gonna be actually a pretty cool ship. I can also give this one a thumbs up, honestly. Because I don't think it's over the top. I don't think this ship is like busted or something, but it can be used fairly effective, and we're ending up with an E already. Ah, yeah, well, E, because barely somebody plays it, obviously. But still, we're first. Devastating strike on the Brisbane. We got Dreadnought, we got First Blood, we got 11 fires. If you look at the detailed report, you can see the secondaries did actually 61k, and the fires like more than half of my damage, despite the main guns not being bad. But we couldn't really use them too much because only BBs. But despite the main guns not being too bad, the secondaries did a lot of damage. We ended up with 118k damage. That's pretty good. We also took 100k, which is not too bad, considering we got like that Z-Beer smash on us. But look, here on the Z-Beer, look how we melted this guy, guys. We did 0 damage with the secondaries on the Z-Beer. With the main guns. We did 70k damage. We did nearly 40k damage raw pen hits and 33k fire damage. We melted a Russian BB, guys. Sure, it's not as tanky, I think, as armor-wise when we look at ported as Kremlin, but Hello? This F key is actually really nuts if you kite away. Fun ship. Fun ship. I like that the main guns are not completely dog. I was really worried that the main guns are gonna be really dog, like completely going all over the place, but they're fairly consistent as well. GG. That is BA Utnapishtim, whatever it's ending. Yeah, the new BA ship. GG.